So remember last episode where we had a segment where we were excited that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 was coming out and it like looked really good.
Yes,
So
I remember it well.
Yeah, so Skate 4, the game that's been in development forever, which game should take literally about 5 seconds to make. It's not really that hard, but I guess it is. So not only is it going to be a free-to-play live service game, there is no offline mode at all. And knowing Skate's track record of how basically every single server was shut in Skate by 2014 for a game that came out in like 2010. Yeah. That's nice to know. So it's a free game. So they'll easily just delete it when it's not profitable. That's always online, so once they delete it, you can't play it.
And I feel like at this point, the general audience who would have played Skate, they've kind of just given up. I know I have given up on Skate.
Yeah, it's like the fact that like everyone was happy when Skate 3 became backwards compatible and they turned the servers on for like a year or two and then shut them off again, which people were not happy with. So it's like, okay, Skate 3 is back, right? People were happy. You had the servers online. Then you went, no servers, bye-bye. That way we can kind of entice you to come to this free-to-play one, because that's what everyone always wanted. A free-to-play, always online skate game. I don't. And they're adding microtransactions, of course.
Oh yeah, because it's a free-to-play live service game.
Free to play.
So like, why wouldn't they? They need to make money off of it somehow.
Like, why couldn't you just make this like a $60 game?
I don't know.
Like, why do we have to like scam people? It's Skate. Everyone knows Skate. Like, it's gonna make money. You know how easy it is to make money? You just make a game that people can just buy and enjoy.
Again, if you just make games, you'll make money.
Remember?
That's how the industry works.
Remember when Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD Remastered came out?
Yeah.
And then it, stay with me now, made money.
That's such an alien concept to me, honestly. I'm sorry
Honestly,
to say.
why in the meantime they didn't have a Skate remake?
I don't know.
Come on. This is so stupid. Nobody wants it to be always on. Literally, everyone is so hyped for Skate 4, and then the moment I saw news of this, oh, it's an always on, gone.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Who cares? Why would anyone care anymore? Why would anyone care?
I don't know. I mean, it's been in development for so long that I think people already are starting to lose interest.
Yeah, because they announced it, in 2020 or something? It was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
They announced it during the pandemic, and it's still not out. This is like Elder Scrolls level bad.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, we have a concept for Elder Scrolls 6. We will show you nothing since.
I didn't even know if they had a concept when they announced it. I think they just announced it just because, yeah, we'll get to this at some point.
Yeah, it's on the table. It's on the table. It's like, yeah, they had a play test, and it's like, cool. They played early builds, but it's like,
Oh well.
It's like in the obvious, what's gonna win? Because it's like like the Guitar Hero and Rock Band war, the Tony Hawk and Skate war. Skate's, I can't eat my words, but Skate's not gonna win.
No,
at all. I feel like this is gonna be a big old flop.
We have already 1 and 2 remastered, and 3 and 4 remasters on the way, and nothing from Skate. Next to nothing from Skate.
We have early play tests, and I think there was an alpha maybe.
And we don't have a release date still.
Yeah, there's still no release date. Isn't that nice? They're telling us, oh hey, by the way, we are adding in Skate battle passes. When's the game coming out? Oh.
They're focused on making money first.
Yeah.
Having fun second.
Oh, you know what? That's a good bar. That's a good way to look at it. Good way isn't to frame it, not reality.
Yeah.
No, that's no. No, that was. Yeah. So, calling an early rip skate. I can't wait for in 2 years when we come back and they're like, yeah, we're shutting down the skate servers. We have not made $20 more billion on this per second. There's no point to continue. Maybe adding Sabrina Carpenter's skating was not the best financial decision. Why can't we be Fortnite?
Sorry, Tony Hawk already beat adding the Doomslayer into their game. Dropped the ball on that one. Sorry, Skate.
If they put in Isaac from Dead Space, I feel like that'd save it. I'm pretty sure Isaac was in a skate game.
Was he?
Hold on. Sorry.
Going off on a tangent. A classic DCM tangent.
I know he was in a My Sims game. Yeah, Isaac Clarke was playable in Skate 3. If you put in the code
Whoa,
Dead Space
and
2.
Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10 NBA Jam on Fire edition.
Hey, this also isn't including, he was a guest character in the My Sims Sky Hero game.
That's huge.
Yeah. Isn't it wild that for like 2 years Isaac Clarke was like, actually, from Dead Space 2 to Dead Space 3, he was the mascot.
He was the poster boy, yeah.
And then like, they put too much money in 3
and they did that really, really good remake that everyone loved, and EA decided to do nothing with it afterwards. Because they didn't make enough money.
And then they went, we were never intending to make Dead Space 2 remake or another Dead Space game. We just did it for the love of the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, that's
sure.
That's what we call in the business funny, Sure. That's a good joke. Maybe they just should have did the Skate remaster instead. It probably cost less money.